Let's do some word in context questions that are asked in the reading and writing section of the SAT. Okay, now the strategy for word in context question is that instead of quickly going through the answer choices, what you do is you first guess what the possible answer could look like. You can begin by even thinking whether the blank that you're going to fill should be filled with a positive or negative word. Now, let's say you've decided, after reading the context, you've decided that the word should be a positive word. In that case, start eliminating the negative answer choices. So we're going to follow process of elimination. We'll first guess what the word could look like and then go through the answer choices. Okay, so let's begin solving the questions. So first question is on your screen. Pause your screen and attempt this question. We'll see what is the right answer and why. Okay, so this one says Stephen Hancock's illuminous landscape painting are appealing to viewers but have elicited little commentary from contemporary critics. So first part says that whatever these paintings are, they have elicited little commentary. So the critics have not commented much on these paintings. Okay, let's read further. A phenomena that may be due to the fact that the painting seems so blank. Why did they not comment, or why did they comment so little on these paintings? So let's read the second part. Many critics focus their attention to the art that is cryptic or overly challenging. So here we have the clue that these critics, they comment on, or they focus their attention on only paintings that are cryptic. So why they are giving little attention? Obviously those paintings should be opposite of cryptic or opposite of overtly challenging. So let's say the word that we are therefore going to look for should mean something like easy. Those paintings should be easy, or they should be not challenging, something like that, opposite of challenging. Okay, let's go through the answer choices and start eliminating. We're not discussing anything about the painting being new, innovative or not innovative, so A is clearly eliminated. Profound is deep. In fact, we're looking for something opposite of deep, opposite of cryptic, or opposite of challenging, so C is also eliminated. Now we are left with two answer choices: subversive and accessible. Subversive, something that subverts. Okay, so whether it is subversive or not subversive, that is also not discussed. So accessible over here would mean something which they can have access to or they can easily understand. So B becomes the right answer. Hope you got this question right. Now let's move on to the next question. Okay, so again, pause your screen, attempt this question, and we'll see which one is the right answer. Okay, so this one says close analysis of painting Girl with a Flute, long attributed to the 17th century Dutch painter Johannes Vermeer, has revealed subtle deviations from artist's signature techniques. So there are subtle deviations from the artist's signature techniques. Okay, so artist must be painting in a different style. Let's read further. These variations suggest that, okay, so what are the suggestions? That work may be that of a student under Vermeer's tutelage. So this work could be not that by Vermeer, but by his son, by his cut. I'll do this question again. Let me erase. Okay, so let's look at this question. Close analysis of the painting Girl with a Flute, long attributed to 17th century Dutch painter. Okay, so there is a painter out here, Johannes Vermeer, has revealed subtle deviations from the artist's signature techniques. So whatever is the signature technique, the painting has deviated from the signature technique. These variations, now why are there deviations? These variations suggest that the work may be that of student under Vermeer's tutelage. So this is where we have the reason that not Vermeer but his student might have painted the painting. Potentially blank our understanding of Vermeer as a solitary artist. Solitary is like lonely, like one person. Certainly, it's not work by Vermeer alone. His student was also there. So here we're looking for a word that would say contradicting our understanding or going against our understanding or going against our understanding that he was a solitary artist. He was not a solitary artist. Certainly, Vermeer's student was there involved, a man behind the painting. So, contradicting or going against, we're certainly looking for a negative word to fill this blank. Okay, entrenching is a positive word, nothing negative in that. Substantiating is positive, cannot be the answer. Prefiguring is also not negative. So these answer choices are eliminated. A is what we're left with. Negating comes very close to what we've thought. Contradicting, so should be the right answer. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. All right, so pause your screen and give it a try. Alright, so this one says, in the early 20th century, Constantin Brancusi's sculpture Bird in Space sparked considerable debate. Okay, so there is some debate happening on this sculpture about the definition of art. So there's no clear agreement, I suppose, as far as the debate goes regarding what is the definition of art. Tax authorities argued in court that the abstract sculpture, which featured a long sleek form without any identifiable features, should not be classified as art. So again, since the discussion, the debate is about whether it should be classified as art or not, so there's some confusion there. Brancusi ultimately won the case, but the legal battle highlighted the blank dividing line between art and manufactured objects. Okay, so there is a dividing line between what is art and what is not, or what is manufactured object. Okay, so is there a clear division? No, if there were a clear division, then there wouldn't be a debate, right? There's certainly a debate here, so there's no clear-cut division. So we'll say unclear line, highlighting the unclear line dividing in our own words, unclear line dividing the art and manufacturing object. Let's go through the answer choices. Rigid is firm. So is there a firm division? No, certainly not. So there's a unclear division. Unanimous, are people unanimous on the division? No. If they were, then why would there be a debate? So B is also eliminated. Straightforward, is there a straightforward agreement? No, in fact people are debating, so D is also eliminated. We are left with C. Even if you did not know the meaning of this word, tenuous, that should be the right answer by process of elimination. By the way, tenuous means flimsy, something which is uncertain. So C should be the right answer. Let's move on to the next question. Again, attempt this one and we'll go through the question and find out what should be the right answer. Alright, so this one says, some foraging models predict that distance bees travel when foraging will decline as floral density increases. Okay, but biologists Shaleen Jha and Claire Crimin showed that bees' behavior is inconsistent with this prediction if flowers in dense patches are blank. What are these flowers? We don't know. Okay, so colon gives an explanation. So second part says bees will forage, okay, beyond, forage is like move around, beyond patches of low species richness to acquire multiple resource types. Here we'll simply follow process of elimination. Depleted, answer choice A says depleted. Okay, if the patches are dense, how can they be depleted? So dense is something which is, clustered in a group. So depleted is gone. Immature is certainly eliminated because people are mature or immature. So C is gone. A terminology that we associate not with objects but with people. Dispersed, again, since they are dense, how would they be dispersed? So D is also gone. B is the correct answer. Homogeneous. Okay, so if yes, and it does make sense, if the patches are homogeneous, like equally dispersed, then the birds, bees would forage beyond the patches. They could move into longer distances. All right, so that was it. In the next video, we'll cover another topic on the digital SAT reading and writing section. For more such updates, follow Hello Study Global and get good practice of the questions that are asked in the exam. And with that, I would sign off. Thank you so much.